Hello, my name is MovieManCHAD, and welcome to my review of a movie called Hello, my name is Doris. This is a brand new film directed and co-written by Michael Showalter, who gave us They Came Together, Wet Hot American Summer, The State, everything that's pretty damn funny in the world. I really like this guy. I was excited to see this film, not just because of him, but of course because of the star. We have two-time Academy Award winner Sally Field. Gidget, The Flying Nun, Forrest Dad. She won 2 Oscars, I believe, in the 1980s. Whenever did Norma Ray come out? Either the 70s or the 80s. It's been a while since I've seen that film, but she's won Oscars. People love her. They really do love her. Okay, and I love her. I really do love her. And so in this film, she plays a woman named Doris. She works at some business where she does data entry. She has never got married, never really had a relationship because she loves her mom. She's lived with her mom in her childhood home, forever. She has a brother who has a wife, but she loves her mom, and when we meet her, sadly, her mom has passed away. And she has a very dear friend of hers that she goes and does things with, but she's pretty much keeps to herself. She has her style, but she's pretty shy, pretty insecure, she's an introvert. Is that the right word? Introvert, yes. So something happens where she's inspired, and she, at the same time that she's inspired to kind of get out into her world a little bit more instead of just sticking with the normal routine. I mean, her mother's dead, but she also has a new coworker at the company that she works with. There's this very young, attractive young man played by Max Greenfield. I know he's on a popular TV show, That Girl, It Girl, Hit Girl, Zoe Saldana. I don't watch it, but I hear it's really good. I hear it's a really great show. Maybe someday when it's all done, I'll watch the show. But I've never seen Max Greenfield before in a movie that I know of, or at least in a movie being the starring role. So that's where the movie kind of is about. Let's talk about my feelings about this film. Again, I was very excited to see this film for those 2 major reasons. Love Sally Field, and I love Michael Showalter. I think this is just a great combination of new and old and wise and young coming together. Well, Michael might not be that young anymore. But anyways, just these 2 people coming together and forming this really sweet, dramatic comedy. This film is actually based on a short film of the same name, I think, or similar name or whatever. I hope that if this movie is released on Blu-ray or DVD, that the short is on that, because I'd really like to see that now after seeing this film. I really love the journey that Doris goes on in this movie, Sally Field. I cared about her. She's so sweet and adorable, but Sally Field is, I don't care. She's 69 years old, and she's still freaking, she's just so cute and adorable, and I cared about her. I really loved her character. I love the chemistry that she has with Max Greenfield. It's just really sweet. And even though sometimes I had a feeling of where it was going and how it was going to end, I enjoyed the path that the film went on. I cared about the characters. I liked the plot. The comedy was very funny, very honest. There was nice moments of drama that this movie wasn't afraid to tackle. Great balance of both drama and comedy with this movie. It found that balance. You could say that the movie's a tad predictable, and you might have seen a movie like this before. I've kind of seen a movie like this a few months, especially from Hollywood, with The Intern that came out last year. So there are similarities to that film and this film, though that film was PG-13 and this movie is R-rated, sadly. I feel like I don't want an artist to give up his passion and not do what he wants to do when it becomes a film. I don't want to take that away. I don't want to be a censor. But I felt like with this movie, I wish they would have toned down the F-bombs. There's a few times, I think a couple times, that I felt like the F-bomb was warranted. It was justified. And that would have, two or three times you get a PG-13. Because there's nothing else objective in this movie. There's no nudity. There's no sex. Thankfully, there's nothing like that that would take you out of this experience. Because this is a good, nice, sweet film. And I like this film. It's something that I want to recommend to everyone. I just wish that there was a character in this film that I would have liked that he was still in the film, and I understand that in his normal life he would probably say a lot of F words, but I felt like I wish they just would have toned it down just a little bit to get a PG-13 and keep the movie the same way. I keep everything the same. I would just keep everything the same because I would love to recommend this one to everyone. There's a lot of people that won't go see this one because they don't want to hear the F word 100 or not. Well, I'm exaggerating. They don't want to hear the F word a lot, okay? This is a movie about this this older woman who is experiencing life for pretty much the first time. She's been in a world that she has loved. In her home, she's a hoarder. She loves her mom. She's going through her issues, but she has loved that world. She's comfortable in that world, but now she's getting out in the world and seeing more things. And I would have liked to have been able to share that with more people. I wish the film would have just toned it down just a little bit and made it PG-13. I think this movie should have been PG-13. I think the big failure of this film, the biggest failure, and the only thing I really have a major problem, I don't care that it's predictable, that it follows a plot that we've seen before. I don't care about those things. It don't bother me in the end. Yes, it's not a great film, but it's a good, solid, sweet film. I would have liked if it was something that, I could have recommended to my own mom. I think she would have really liked it. She's a fan of Sally Field. Who isn't a fan of Sally Field, as an actress? She's just changed the world, and she continues to do that. And I wish her 40, 50, 69 more years to do it, because I want her to be a presence on the big screen. And hopefully get bigger parts like this one, because she is just so lovable, so sweet, so endearing, and I just cared about Doris so much. And thanks to her, this is a good, sweet, nice film that if you can stand hearing some bad language, go out and see it. But if you're someone that is kind of turned off by adult language, then it's something, maybe you should maybe find if they ever edited for television, which I doubt it. But anyways, I like the film. I think it's a good film. I like Max Greenfield. I thought he was a solid cast. The rest of the cast is really good and sweet. A lot of interesting, colorful characters throughout the film. But this is Doris' journey. I loved her journey. I liked her film. And I, MovieManCHAD, am going to give the movie, hello, my name is Doris. I'm going to give the film a solid 3 stars out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel. And also, please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do. And I'll talk to you at my next movie review.